Alright, finally gonna replace my Temus with Autolites. I've already disconnected these. I've loosened these just so I don't waste too much time. Plus I'm on my way to work. So I'm just gonna set this here. Hopefully it'll stay. Let me set something underneath that to kind of hold up. See if this does. Will that work? Too high. Maybe. Yeah, that'll work. As long as it doesn't drop, I think we'll be good. Alright, taking those out. Setting them. I'm going to set them here. Okay. And these should just pop up. Should. Alright. Still got the greeny stuff on the inside. Some electro conductive. Oh, what the heck is that? I got oil coming up through the spark plug. That ain't good. Alright. That one seems to be okay. That one seems to be okay. Let me see what this... I've been driving with this thing for like 20,000 miles beyond when I first got my check engine light. And I was just continually driving. And I did just do an oil change. But well, you know what? That could be from over spillage into there, but I don't know. I'm gonna see what goes on here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. But that was weird to pull that thing out, but it looked dry before I pulled it out. Let's see what it looks like down on the inside of there. Alright, you guys are going to be my eyes too. What does it look like down in there? Oh, no, I need a light. Hold on. Alright. Pardon the messy garage. Too much crap in here. Light. Oh, you know what? I know I got one. Right there. Harbor Freight to the rescue. There we go. All right. Oh, doesn't it look like caked in oil? Let's see what the other one looks like. Well, the others look dry. I'm gonna clean that out and just bear with me because I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I kind of have an idea what I'm doing, but I really don't know how best to clean the inside of there, except for paper towels on a stick. Let's see. It's just a piece of very, very thin tubing. Yeah, definitely have. I wonder if my, I'm gonna see how loose that spark plug was. Maybe that was my ship. Could have just been that I didn't want to over tighten the spark plug. I'm going to take all these out first. Yeah, that definitely seemed to be pretty loose on that end. I might just not have tightened them up all the way, and it could have been a completely fine product, except I remember when I was younger, I would tighten things up a little bit too tight, and the idea is tight is tight, but too tight is broke. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's one of the Temus. I don't know. I'm gonna take a closer look at these versus the others. I wonder if this is already loose. So loose? No, it's not coming out easy. Let's see. No, that's definitely tight. That may have been some spillage from my maybe rush of trying to get an oil change done before I go back to work. There's always something going on in the Cotter household. And while I'm trying to save money, sometimes, wow, I mean, well, definitely caked in oil, but could have been, like I said, due to my rush in trying to get my oil change done. I may have spilled a little bit out, but I didn't see any oil go from the back side of this up and over, so that's weird. All right, let me just keep these in order from far right to far left. Next. Okay. Oh, you're not out all the way yet. All right, a few more spins. There we go. Looks like you got a little bit of oil on you too. That could be from the socket from the prior one. Ah, what a mess. Yeah, I'll definitely be trying to clean this stuff out before putting the new ones in. Nice. All right. There's a little bit of oil on the inside of that socket. That's probably where I've been getting all the oil onto the others. So, all right. Clean up my hands for a quick second so I don't have a greasy phone issue. Looking at the clock, it took 9 minutes. So these are far left to far right, looking at them from a closer up vantage point. You guys can let me know. Let me try to. Any of you mechanic, auto enthusiasts, you can let me know whether these look like crap or not. But these are the Temu ones. And I gotta find my ratchet. Alright, let's set this down. Huh. There you are. I think. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how strong Mr. Magnet is. Come on up. Almost. Gotta love it. It's like the game Operation. It's awesome. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna set this phone down. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Alright, back again. So, the comparison between Temu on the left, Autolite on the right, and I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comment section. Looks like Temu has a slightly, unless it's just dirt, but it seems to be a slightly bigger piece there. This is the sideways piece. So, anyways, I'm going to pause it again while I put all 4 of these new ones in. Pause. Alright, I'm going to start putting these back in. These are the new ones. I mean, visibly, they don't look too much different. Except for, like I said, the Temu ones look like they were slightly bigger on that elbow. And what I'm doing here is I'm just using the magnet, since I don't have an exact, what do you call it, spark plug socket. What I'm doing is I'm just using this magnet, putting it on the flat spot right in the center, and just kind of lightly threading it in until it feels like I'm just spinning the magnet housing, like the little antenna things. And then I'll lift up, continue on. Yeah, I didn't bother getting new, oh, nice. Yeah, that's kind of my own torque wrench. I'll go until it's fairly taut. And then I'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then just for good measure, a couple little tweaks. Okay, I'll put these doodads back in. 1, That's not the boiler. This is the one that was there. Yeah, right? Yeah. This one was there. What? Okay. What happened there? Now I gotta see if I've dropped something way down on the inside. Yeah, let's see. Alright. You know, a lot of times I've purchased things from Temu and they were fine. This is starting to make me think a little otherwise. Alright, see if I don't have anything down there. Alright, that is the one, right? Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and cleaned it up with a paper towel. So that was the one that had all the... Okay. I do have something way down in there, don't I? Alright, pausing for the cause. I don't know how long that took, but that little bad mamma jammer, that was frustrating. This thing came apart, went down in there. It's not magnetic. So, like, I put some strong earth magnets in there to try to fish it out. They stuck to the spark plug. I had to fish those out. Everything I ended up literally a suck job. I had to get these things, use them as like tweezers of sorts. I got the thing upright and used this same deal. And fortunately, this, once I got it upright, fit right to the inside. So I used this thing to kind of suck. It's a sucky job. Anyways, pausing again. Oh my gosh. Stay. Oh my. Alright, pausing. Alright, now I'm having another brain fart. I cannot find anything that looks like this thing that came out. Like, I don't know. Now I'm running out of battery. Part of me is just thinking, the heck with this. I'm gonna put it all together, see if I get spark. And yeah. Alright, found the issue. This one is the one. All the others, when I push down, they basically stayed down. This one here didn't stay seated. This is the one where this little fuse goes in between there. Pausing again. Alright. Now, making sure this stays where it's supposed to and doesn't fall apart. Still wants to come up. Let's see. But can stave that from. Alright, at least it stayed in there. Let me. Try to figure this out. Let's tell you what, this Mazda, for the most part, has been a great car. And I've been able to put 270,000 miles on it with relatively no issues. I've only had the rear shock absorber go bad, but I have fallen asleep behind the wheel a few times. I've hit deer, I've hit Rocky Raccoon, and yeah, I can't multitask. Sleeping and driving don't work together. Alright. K&N air filter. Da-da-da-da. One of the other things I did is a makeshift hogged out. It's a little louder for air intake, that's all. But I wanted to separate the air from the engine space. Anyways, pausing while I put this in. Alright. Spark plug swap. Taking forever, and I still got to take a shower and get to work and put this thing back together. Daughter's home. She's getting married in 2 weeks. All right, pause. Well, I wish I had the camera rolling when I first turned the key. It was a puff of smoke. So I guess it burned off the oil that went into that spark plug. But these are the Autolites. I didn't bother gapping them. And it's been a day.
That individual that was arrested this week had been doing this under the...
Alright, well, seems like it works. 270,000 miles on my 2016. And I gotta get gas before I go to work. Alright, this video is done. I'm gonna send it the way it is.